All right, Wayne Bettess here, the founder of the Off the Tools podcast. I just want to introduce you to our brand new sponsor, directplumbing.supplies.com. It is founded by a former tradesman who has set up his own plumbing and heating merchants. He has an online shop, which is obviously at directplumbing.supplies.com, and he delivers across the UK. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Welcome to the Off the Tools podcast, in association with the Worcester Bosch 8000 Lifestyle range, with your host, Wayne Bettess.
What's up, guys? Wayne Bettess here. Just a bit of a random episode. You've not heard from me for a while. I've been very busy running my day-to-day business as it's peak season. As you can imagine, it's very, very busy. But just want to quickly say a massive thank you to everyone that's listening. So I haven't posted a new episode for over 2 months, but the listening statistics are through the roof. It's just growing day by day, which is fantastic. It hopefully means that me waffling on hasn't bored you all too much, and hopefully you guys are getting some value out of me speaking and the guests that we've got coming on. So just a massive thank you. That's all I can really say is a massive thank you. If you are listening and you're not part of the Off the Tools group on Facebook, just simply search Off the Tools, and it's a private group where other business owners that are in the trade industry come together. Do you know, we ask questions, we talk about things, discuss things, argue about things as well. It's a nice little community, so please head over to that. So I'm doing a bit of I want to up my game on the podcasting scene. So I'm not using all my fancy equipment that I bought. I've just got a basic mic on, and I'm recording through my iPhone. So hopefully the sound quality is good enough. I'm going to post this whatever happens. So whatever it sounds like, I'm going to post this and see what the feedback is, because I really want to get shows out all the time, whether it's with me, whether it's me with a guest. I just want to quickly be able to do it. And at the moment, I've been procrastinating over making sure I had all my equipment set up, and it's just time consuming. And as we all run our own businesses or work or whatever it is that we do, time is very valuable. So, and I don't like excuses. You all know my tagline, and I've fallen foul of making excuse that I haven't had time to do things. So this is a way of me strategically combating that. So please just let me know if the sound quality is good. Just private message me. Hopefully you all got me on Facebook or Instagram, whatever's best for you. But yeah, let's get into today's show. So for some of you, you might already know this, so apologies if you know what I'm going on about. But I want to talk about lifetime value of a client or customer, whichever the same thing, client, customer, just different terminology. But what's important is what I mean by lifetime value. So from my experience and what I used to do probably up until 4 years ago, was the customer only had a one-time value to me. So if it was fitting the boiler, it was worth 500 quid, whatever it was, £1,000. If I was servicing the boiler, it was worth £80. And that was as far as my vision, my strategic planning ever went. It was as simple as that, which is known as instant gratification. So you do something, you want to get that reward straight away. But a few years back, I was introduced to the word the phrase lifetime value, and it got me thinking. And the more people I speak to, the more people I engage with regularly, I'm noticing that not a lot of people are using it in their business. They're not taking it into consideration. And I'm doing some advertising for my business at the minute, advertising and marketing, and the lifetime value that I run things off is pivotal, because if I wasn't at the first look, you would think that I can't make much money, and it would scare off a lot of people. I'm not going to go into the ins and outs of the advertising that I'm doing, because that's going to be a whole nother show. But what I want to open up the door to is the concept of lifetime value. So it is a bit of averages. So it's not a precise science, but generally you're going to be able to sit there. If you take some time out and sit there and think, right, that customer, okay, the customer that rings you up for a boiler service, is that worth that one boiler service? Or realistically, if you do a good job and you're reliable and you do what you say you're going to do, that customer realistically is going to be with you for what, in the next 5-10 years, getting their boiler serviced, a couple of repairs thrown in. So all of a sudden, from what looks like, say you charge £80, I'm just going to use that as a generic figure just because it's easy. So if you charge £80 for a service and you look at it as a one-time value job, that's £80 you're going to earn from that customer. Obviously, you've got all your tax and expenses, but I'm just trying to make this as simple as possible. So we start off with 80 quid. So to the vast majority of people, that is the value of that client. It's £80 for that service. But if you now flip that and look at the potential lifetime value of that customer, realistically, like I said, if you do a good job and you're reliable and you keep in contact, service reminders, quarterly newsletters, whatever it is, to keep in contact, keep that relationship going, realistically, you're going to have that customer for at least 5 to 10 years. So again, I'm going to play conservative, I'm going to say 7 years. So I'm going to times that 80 quid by 7. So that now makes that customer worth £560 to me, which is a far bit more attractive. Obviously, I know we've got to go out and service the boiler. And to be honest, there's going to be other jobs that they need doing. So it's probably going to be more than that. But by looking at a customer with longevity, it allows us to do more when it comes to advertising and trying to attract new clients, because especially with the big guys in the industry, they can spend a lot of money because they're looking at the longer picture. And small businesses need to do that as well. You've got to be sensible, you can't go spending too much on a client. But the first steps to knowing what you can do to attract new customers is working out an average lifetime value. And there is some guesswork to it. It's not a precise science, like I've already said, but it's so important, if you just took a couple of hours out and went through your history, went through your diary, and just tried to work out, right, on average, out of 10 customers, 8 of them will be repeat customers, 7, whatever it might be, and basically slowly break that down to try and create an average lifetime value. It then will open up the door to so much more opportunity, whether it be advertising for new clients or offering your existing clients certain things like service plans and things. Obviously I talk about service plans a lot, and again that comes down to me working out the lifetime value of a client to me. It lets me get an average cost of what to expect and work off that. Yes, there will be times that I lose, but there will also be times that I win, and you've got to let the law of average equal it out to a degree. You have to be sensible and not take silly risks, of course. But please just do a little bit of research into lifetime value of a client, and more importantly, take action and try to work out roughly what your lifetime value of a client is. If you want some help with doing this, just private message me. I'll do what I can to help. But it really isn't complicated, and you've just got to stop overthinking it and break things down. Take your time. More importantly, the most important bit of doing this is sitting down and doing it, because we're all busy all the time, and we never have time to look at things in a more strategic way, and it's so important that you create that time and that freedom in your head to be able to think of the bigger picture. So I hope you enjoyed that little it's only a short 10-minute podcast on lifetime value. Hopefully I've made it clear. Like I say, please come and join us in the Off the Tools group on Facebook. Please make sure that you're following us on Instagram. So that's at Off the Tools Podcast.
Thank you for listening. This episode was brought to you by Off the Tools in association with the Worcester Bosch 8000 lifestyle range.
I really hope you enjoyed the show. I just wanted to put it out there for anyone listening that I offer business coaching, but also life coaching. My life is centered around something called the 3 Bs, which stands for body, business, and balance. When you work with me as a coach, we tackle all three aspects of life. So you as an individual, body, mindset, health, fitness, knowledge, education. Business B obviously stands for your business, improving, maximizing opportunities, elevating, making more money. And balance stands for your friends, family, loved ones, making time for everything in your life. And the 3 Bs is the core element to that. If you'd like to learn more, I would ask you to reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you might be consuming my information. Or you can email me directly at wayne@offthetools.co.uk. I'm here waiting to assist you to elevate across all aspects of life. Have a good one. No excuses. Let's go.